Okay, so our teapot, which we've been using for quite a while now, you can see it's starting to build up some calcium deposits on the bottom there. So we got this Distiller cleaner concentrated formula from Active. They sent it to us so that we could show it to you. And what I want to do is kind of get this a little bit cleaned up from all that calcium residue deposit precipitate down there in the that's kind of stuck to the bottom there. You can see it just kind of, I can kind of scrape it off a little bit with my finger there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up some water and put some of this powder in there, and then you let it sit for, I think, about 12 hours or so, did it say? Yeah, overnight, or at least 12 hours, and then we'll clean it up and rinse it out and stuff. But it's designed for, it's citric acid, so it's designed for you know, food grade things, so it's not going to be problem. But of course we will rinse it out and everything before we actually drink it out of the teapot anymore again, but after we do this. But yeah, we'll just get this cleaned up a little bit. It'll be good. Okay, so we just heated up the water. I don't know if you can see it's steaming there. And what we're going to do here, this little scoop here, it actually came in a little plastic shrink wrap thing so that you didn't have to dig all the way down in there and get your fingers all covered in gunk, which was good. So anyway, what you do is you put 2, for a whole big distiller reservoir, it says put 2. So I'm just going to put 1.5 maybe scoops in there. And then let it do its thing there. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it dissolve in there, and then we're going to let it sit for about 12 hours, and then we'll clean all that precipitate and calcium and residue and stuff out of the bottom there. It's just calcium. It's just precipitate and stuff. But we'll get that all cleaned up there, and then the inside will be all shiny and new again. So good. We'll check back in 12-ish, maybe longer, maybe overnight. We'll see. Hours. A while. Okay, I just dumped out the water here. I haven't scrubbed it at all, but look at how smooth and shiny it is in there. And I didn't scrub it or even slosh it or anything. I let it sit for 10 hours out on the table, and I just brought it in, and I just took the lid off here and dumped out the water, and look at there's no residue, there's no buildup, there's all that mineral calcification stuff is all gone. So yeah, good stuff. We're gonna definitely call that a win. That worked out really, really well. So of course I'm gonna give it a good scrub on the outside and a good scrub and rinse on the inside so that it'll be ready, all fresh and clean and ready for coffee in the morning. But look at all that calcium deposit is gone. It looks just smooth as can be. And let's see, feel it? Yeah, look at it. I don't feel any kind of roughness or bumpiness like that calcium scale that was in there this morning. Haha.